Collecting lights can become a bit of an obsession sometimes, especially when you see the real good stuff, and you just have to have it. When you see a good quality piece of lighting, it'll sing to you for sure. The quality is there, the quality of the material, the quality of the fit and finish, the design. You will see that somebody really thought it out before it was ever made. My mother had an antique store out near Hamilton, and I started helping her out a bit. She had it for about 10 years, and I had no interest in the business. And what happened was I just found lighting very interesting, and I enjoyed working on it. And there was always this great feeling after like rewiring something and then turning it on, you know, the great feeling of gratitude. When you take something, especially if it's been, you know, dilapidated and it's really rough, and you sort of bring it back to life, it's just very satisfying. When I started to do my own custom work, it was largely inspired by the reproduction Edison bulb that's so popular right now. I just had some parts laying around the shop, and I thought, you know, those would look really good with just an Edison bulb on it. So I put together this little 4-arm cluster and put 4 Edison bulbs on it, hung it in my front window, and I had people coming in every day and asking me about it and wanting to buy it. And a lot of them expressed interest in that fixture, but wished it was larger. So I thought, why not just make one myself? That's how I started making my first chandelier, simple chandelier, just some bent tubing with a hub, and then it sort of grew from there. Then I started incorporating old parts like gears and cooling fins and stuff that I found at the scrap yard, and then I started putting articulating elbows on the arms. These are interesting. This is the grinding blades from the coffee grinder from Crema. He keeps giving them to me. He changes them out every so often. And I finally came up with an idea of what I'm going to use these for. It's going to be really cool. A lot of times I can just go into one of my parts bins and just totally be inspired by what's in there. And I'll have an idea, and I'll go, oh, there's a piece in my drawer over here, and so I'll grab some pieces here, some bits there, and I'll put them on my desk and start fiddling around, and next thing you know, I'll have a light. Once you get it assembled, you sort of decide how you want to finish it. Like, do you want it to be bright and shiny? Do you want it to be sort of like worn out looking and rusty? And then once you decide where to go with it, you just do it and wire it up, hang it up, put a price on it. I love the term steampunk. First time I heard it was from a customer who saw one of my custom pieces, and they said, hey, that's really steampunk. And then I started looking into it further, like on the internet and stuff, and I said, oh, that's what steampunk is. I know what that is, kind of thing, because it's sort of been around for years. It's often taking something and sort of stripping it down so that it sort of inner components are on the outside almost, and it looks very mechanical. This is a piece of scrap from the scrapyard. This is a worm gear that a metal turner, probably he screwed it up, so I found it, and this will be like the center shaft for like one of my lights. Something like this, you know what I mean? The other aspect of this business that I really enjoy is the hunt and finding a really good piece and saving it in some cases. In some cases you're not saving it. In some cases you're just buying it. And to be able to sell that to someone who enjoys it as much as you do is very gratifying as well. And you know they're going home to enjoy that piece for years to come. It's very satisfying, and that's what keeps me going.